Hey, so I'm back. So this is going to be part two of my questions slash things I'm really sick of answering about being adopted. So part one, you can watch. I'm going to put the link down in the bio, but this is going to be more focused about my experiences as being a transracial adoptee. And real quick, for those of you who don't know what transracial means, it basically just means that you're of one race adopted into a family of another race. In my case, obviously, I'm black and I'm adopted into a white family. So these are some of the things that I'm just really fucking sick of answering about being a transracial adoptee. First thing I'm really fucking tired of answering, and for some reason I get this all the time and I don't know why, is do you consider yourself white, or some version of that, it's usually some version of like, do you consider yourself white, or do you feel slash relate to whiteness, or whatever that is. The answer is no. Like, I'm black. My life is black. My experiences are black. It doesn't matter if I was raised in a white family, I'm still black. Every single thing that I go out into this world and do, I'm still looked at as a black person. My experience has always been a black person. Do you really think I didn't realize that I was the only fucking black person in my family when I was growing up? There's a reason my username is Only Black Girl. Now, I was very well aware of my race and how I was treated differently and the different experiences that I had as a black person. So no, I don't identify as white. I never have, I never will. I don't relate to whiteness or white culture because that's not my life. Just because I was raised in a white family does not mean that I am white. Like, at all. Do you see this? No, bitch. Melanin. The other thing that's really annoying when people do is when they do the, oh, you look just like your parents. And when they're talking about my adopted parents. The other thing that's really fucking annoying when people do is when they do the, oh, you look like, or you got this trait from your parents, and they're talking about your adoptive parents. And it's just like, everybody in this situation knows that that's a lie, because we're not blood related. There's literally nothing that has been transferred over between us at all except for life lessons. That's literally it. And on top of that, you actually really just alienate us more because you're basically just reminding us again that we're not fucking blood related to our family. So thank you. You just kind of fucked up my day. I don't look like my parents. I'm black. They are white as fuck. We don't look alike. They didn't transfer any biological traits to me. They didn't transfer the personality to me at all. Like, there's not. And all you just did was just remind me that I'm not biologically related to them. So, thanks. You kind of just fucked up everybody's day here. And along the same lines as that is, oh, you look like your other adopted siblings. Really? Because we're all black, so we look alike? Okay, I'm from Texas. My brother's from Oregon and my sister's from Ethiopia. We don't fucking look alike at all. We don't. Literally the only thing we have in common is that we're all black and dark skinned. That's it. So, how about you don't be a racist piece of shit? I usually get this from people of color, but the whole, oh, did your parents just adopt you because they wanted to save all the black people or all the minorities? No, actually, my parents, for me personally, my parents were actually handpicked by my birth mother to adopt me. They were just looking for, they wanted to adopt the baby. They were reached out to by my birth mother to adopt me. Like, not everybody, and I'm going to make a video more about this, like white people adopting people of color in general, but just because you're a white person adopting does not mean that they're like out here to try to save all the poor black people. Are the people who are like that? Yes, absolutely. But no, the majority of the people who adopt are not like that. And no, my parents personally, from my personal adoption story, no, my parents were not like that. They adopted me because they wanted a child, and they were reached out to personally to adopt me. And different situations go for the rest of the people in my family who are adopted. Nobody was just like, hey, we're going to go adopt all the black people that we can find. No, there was just something that popped up, and it was like, this is the next person that's available, and they need a good home. So they're like, let's do it. That's really all there is to it. This is the second biggest question I get by other people of color is, do you feel like it would be easier if you were raised in a black family? Honestly, I really don't. As far as like cultural stuff, yes, because I'd just be raised around black people, but you're still going to deal with the fact that you're adopted. I think one of the biggest things that adoptees struggle with is relating to their family members, because we're a part of that family, but we're not biologically connected. So that connection, that biological family connection, is just not really there. So you have to find it's a struggle to find a way to fit in and really try to find a way to relate to people. So I really don't believe that would ever change, even if I was in a black family. The only thing that would be different is I would be raised in a black culture. That's really the only difference. Everything else is still going to be there. Every other problem that comes with being adopted is still going to be there. Oh, the very infamous you act / talk white. Well, I was raised in white ass fucking Olympia, Washington, so what do you expect? There was literally no black people where I was raised. Like, I was literally the only black person until I was like 6 years old. And then we adopted other black people into my family who were raised in the same environment. We're going to talk. First of all, there's no such thing as talking white. Just because I don't talk with some sort of a fucking accent or talking AAVE all the fucking time does not mean that you're talking white. You're just fucking talking. Like, it's just it. Like, stop trying to be a fucking stereotype. But literally, I'm just a product of the environment I was raised in. I was raised in a predominantly white city. I was raised in a city where nobody has a fucking accent. We all talk like this. We do. So, what do you want me to do about it? You want me to fucking fake an accent? You want me to sit around talking, hey, yo, 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 what's up, bitch? Like, no. It's not how I am. Sorry. But don't get it twisted, bitch. I can switch it up real fucking quick and come for that ass, okay? Don't try me. The last thing I get, which is probably the #1 question / statement I get all the time by everybody is, do you think white people should adopt black / people of color? The #1 question / statement I get by literally every person on the fucking planet is, do you think white people should transracially adopt? Again, I'm going to make this its own video because I have a lot to say about this, but the basic premise is yes, it's okay. If you're going to adopt, just adopt. The bottom line is the majority of people who are up for adoption are people of color. So if you're going to adopt, regardless of if you're white or not, you're more than likely going to end up adopting a person of color, and that's okay. As long as your heart is in the right place, as long as you're willing to put in the work to actually make sure that your son, daughter, whatever, feels included and is raised as much in their culture as they can, then there's not a problem. And again, I'm going to go ahead and make this own video because there's so many other stuff that I can go into from that. But the basic of it is, yes, it's fine. Most people are not out here to be malicious and to ruin fucking people of color's lives. And I really truly don't believe that. So if your heart is in it, if you really honestly just are adopting because you want to adopt, that's fine. It's not a problem to me personally. So anyways, thanks for watching. The part 1 did amazing. You guys have been sharing that like crazy, and I've got a lot of great feedback from other transracial adoptees who are like, oh my god, this is literally everything I have ever felt in my entire life. So I'm super excited you guys are watching and sharing this video, and I hope this is the same for you guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, follow me on my social medias. I will see y'all hoes next week. Deuces.